Hello everybody and welcome to the NNSCRA T-Mobile Cup Series Season 3, race number 6 here at Kansas Motor Speedway. We had such a very wild and crazy race at Texas, a totally unexpected change of events that happened, and we had another first-time winner this season, so we are 5 for 5. Let's see if we can make it 6 for 6 today here at Kansas. Joining me in the booth for this one, we got none other than Angel Navarro. How you doing, Angel?
Hey, guess what? It's time for me to stop.
It's time for you to stop. Oh boy, the meme is that. It's getting really hardcore.
My meme game is too strong. Anyway, let's get back on track.
Exactly. Joshua Sicoli's on the pole for today's race in the number 27 car. Starting next to him is Emmanuel Hartnett. Third, Mike Becker. Now, he had a very rough Texas race, and a lot of people are after him after that turn of events that happened toward him there. So we'll see how people will treat him in this race, and probably not a lot of people will give him some respect. So we'll see what happens.
Oh boy.
Fourth, I get them, Nathan Bell. Fifth, Seth Cole. Sixth, Zach Flickinger. Seventh is Chris Dodd. Eighth, Jeffrey Finguy. Ninth, Charles Sanford. Completing the top 10 is Kyle Matthews. And here's the rest of your starting lineup here at Kansas Motor Speedway. As while we're going through the lineup here, you'll notice here that Kansas has been a very crazy event for no matter what series we go to. So this is going to be really interesting to see how these drivers are going to adapt to the pavement and the adaptation of the surface to see if they can run the lines correct or not. On the front row, we have Wayne Carson and James Qualls. So I got to ask you there, who do you think's going to win this race, Angel?
Well, in all honesty, I actually don't know. Because considering how most of these races have been run, and how many late lap passes or just like blatant crashes that happen over the past in the past, it just makes it a little bit more difficult to figure out who's gonna win. My bets are on Seth Cole in the 24, though. I mean, he's been pretty good this season.
Seth Cole, he really is desperate for a victory, though. A good run here would also really help him out in the standings as well there. So anything could go for that 24 team.
Oh yeah, throwback to my throwback paint scheme from Atlanta last year in the Universal Orlando Cup Series.
And you know what? I'm going to go for Paul Barber. He had a really rough showing at Texas, and I think he can redeem himself in this one alone if we get a good camera angle. There we go. So we'll see what will happen as we are getting closer to the command here at Kansas. And I'll tell you something. These drivers, they went from being in the southern heart of Texas to the cornfields of Kansas. So we'll see what will happen here as we go to our none camera here as I'm getting thirsty for a drink right now. So you're going to hear the command while I get myself a drink for the command of Kansas.
Hi. So while Dylan is gone, I'll just go over the recap. Right now, one of the most dominant cars of this on this circuit has to be that 36 car. Even with some of the bad runs that he's had, there were only one bad run that I can recall, and that was in I forgot what was the race. It was at I believe it was race number 4.
I think so. I know what you're talking about. The pace car dives down the pit road. The green flag is out. We are underway here in Kansas.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go. We're not in Kansas anymore, boys.
Oh, boy. And you are right. Race 4, he did not have a good run, Bonsignor. And you got to remember, that is the Daytona 500 winner. He was an NRLOA driver that managed to join in this series. He could have a bright future, not only in this series alone, but probably in the NRSL too. So we could see something big happen to that young man. Give him some time, though.
And we have someone else to assist him right there behind him.
Oh, and look at that! They wrecked in the front of the field!
Never mind. They're crashing.
Not involved, and here we go!
What is this?
JT Bryant is heavily damaged in the 97.
Oh, God, this is
Dover
all
out.
over
Oh,
again.
God, they're 4 wide. Oh, my God, this is bad. This is
not good.
Guys,
it's time to stop.
A caution immediately out, and man, Seth Cole, that was your pick.
And there goes my picks and my $2,000.
Down the drain and heavy back-end damage to the DuPont Chevrolet. Do I see anyone on pit road? Not that I'm aware of, and I guess these guys were racing back, and Mike Becker's the leader. Chris Dodd, there he is in the 8, heavily crunched up. His day is over, I can tell you that for sure. Nathan Bell.
That car reminds me of what I saw at my local garage the other day.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Mike Becker just bounced off the 14.
Can he ever do anything wrong? Like, this is a legitimate question.
Wait, what is this? Why are the 7 and the 40 passing the leader?
Wait, are they going to take pit stops?
I guess not. Alright, so, well, the confusion still is going to play a factor. We're taking a look at our pit lane camera angle here.
Alright, so everyone's taking pit stops.
Looks like Cody Lamas and James Qualls in and out, safe from Marco Martinez. We're probably going to see gas and go.
I would understand because they only had 1 lap on their tires.
Wow. And I'm amazed. He's going to get turned, but he's going to keep going is what I'm surprised I was going to say.
Okay, this needs to stop. My boy Seth Cole is getting bullied.
My goodness, this is just being a massacre today. These pit roads, ever since we've started the season, really have not been helping the drivers out at all.
What was that incident with Cody Lamas in pit road? I can't really remember what it was in race 3, I guess.
Yeah, you are right.
Where he constantly kept getting hit on pit road.
Yeah, he just kept getting hit like a pinball. Just everyone wanted to target him. And we're getting...
It was Cody Lamas and Jessica Shelton in that race.
I believe the leader they're saying is Charles Sanford, and I believe the top 5 have stayed out.
Well, it would make sense because most of them only had 1 lap on their tires.
Mike Becker is currently 6th, but I think that... Wait, what? What? Wait.
I think this is all lap traffic,
Hold up.
This is...
Oh, it is. Yeah. Cody Lamas lap down, Young's lap down, Zorland, Seth Cole, Ken Bell, and I believe Johnny Gardner's also a lap down. I want to double check to be sure.
Maybe this isn't... Maybe these are lap cars.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just...
Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, my God.
Playing tricks on us.
I didn't even know they came down the pit road right away. That's the odd thing about it. So, caution's out for the first time today. We're on that 541. Let's go take a look at our first caution for today's race. We're here taking a look here. And we are going to be with JT Bryant on this part of the caution. But there were 2 incidents taking place. Keep an eye, if you can, on the front of the field as Norman and Levi McIntyre got turned. I think you're going to see off TV2 here. That's the 0-1 of Emmanuel Hart, and he's going to clip the 27 into Seth Cole, into Chris Dodd. And Dodd has not been having the season to remember. Man, right into the 24, and then it goes on from there. The pole sitter getting involved, Nathan Bell, and then watch JT Bryant trying to get by the accident. No heavy damage, loses the right front. Paul Barber, nice miss by right there by the 18. 43 kind of gives him a bump. So that's a look at what happened on that part. However, we have got word that Agent Navarro has front end damage. And we're going to take a look at that in just a second, but just double checking. Yep, that was to be sure. It was just everyone there. So let's go to the 17. He was last scored in the 4th position at the time. He made a pit stop. And then just something happened. Alright, we're going to slow down once he exits pit road. There we go. Okay, so keep an eye on the 2. That's J.J. Hawksworth. If I could find a real good angle, that would be really nice. We'll go helicopter. So take a look here. Now, these guys are trying to come up the track. Something happens to where stack-up happens because they're just trying to get in line. These guys are going really slow. Right where I want to say the 66 is of R.J. Bishop on deck. And because of that, there you see it, 17 just runs completely into the bumper of the 2, not noticing that people are massively confused there.
It's safe to say that I will never buy any Miller White products ever again.
I can tell you that.
To me, it is no longer Miller time.
My God.
It is time to stop.
I don't think Angel was ready for that. That was the weird thing about it. That just came out of nowhere. He
already has a win under his belt, so, there's that.
Yeah, so that's still a tough break, though, nonetheless. So caution's out for the first time today. Let's take you back to live action, or we'll take you back for the restart. Lights at the top of the pace car out. We're not live, but of the race is Chris Dodd, JT Bryant, and that is all we can confirm. There's a lot of lap traffic on the inside line. Charles Sanford's the leader. Oh boy, green flag is out. I'm curious to see. Oh my God, there's so many people on the inside line. Look at this. From the 27 on forward. Oh, Seth Cole and 10 Bell. Oh, this is really bad.
I don't like the look of this.
Oh,
this
Seth Cole is really.
scary.
Oh, what? That's right. Oh my God, hard hit. And the wrecking on turn number 2. Jeffrey Finguy also involved. Marco Martinez.
I knew we should have cut back funding on our Roush program.
William Brock, Ken Bell. There's Finguy, Jordan Bell, Michael Norman. Car coming up the road, that's Levi McIntyre. And a heavy hit for car 28 and car 20.
That's technically 4, since wasn't the 28 and the 88 under like a Roush power?
No, that's a Yates car rather.
Oh, well that's now free.
I know, right? That's still bad though. And it looks like
That's
they're going to make another pit stop. However, this may be good because, it at least separates to know who's really going to be a lap down, who's not. Because some of those guys were a lap down that are involved in the wreck. So, but still, this is absolutely insane.
There goes 3 perfect Roush cars down the toilet.
Yeah,
right there.
So caution down as we actually stopped the clip right there because I didn't know how far we're at. But we'll take a look at our second caution right now. All right, we're back. We have to go all the way this far back to tell you this. Now, Seth Cole does not get going because of how well damaged his car is. However, there's people like Ken Bell, Johnny Gardner, Mark Martinez, William Flickinger, and all those others behind trying to get through. Ken Bell actually clipped Seth Cole to actually get on by. Well, that doesn't work. He comes back up the track. Jars on the outside line are also trying to pass the slower, damaged cars, so that way they can get out of that situation. Well, look at this. William Brock gets clipped by the 1, who gets clipped by the 6, into the 28. Bam! Hard into the wall right there. Tough, hard hit for Ken Bell. I mean, he took a hit.
Well, there goes another teammate.
Oh, Jeffrey Finguy.
Possibly another.
Jeffrey Finguy was just about to get through that accident, and he just gets involved right there. So that sucks.
Flickinger kind of did make a little bit more contact with the 6-car Martinez, though.
Other than that, though, I don't know how these restarts are going to end up. Noticing how these guys are going flat out crazy. It's just, I'm amazed though. So cautioned out for the second time today. Here's Charles Sanford. Let's take back to the green. Welcome back to live action, and oh dear me, this is gonna be bad. Now, William Flickinger's not the leader, he's on the tail of the lead lap. Your leader is actually Wayne Carson in the 0-2, and all these others ahead of him are on the tail of the lead lap, and you also got your lap down cars in the process. Out of the race, and we haven't documented, James Qualls out of the race with a tire issue. Also out from that incident, Marco Martinez, Ken Bell, and William Brock. The lap down cars still remain the same. The tail and the lead lap cars, they need a quick caution, and I mean quick. So,
I'm just going to say this one comment. This race is becoming more confusing than the 2016 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series All-Star race.
Oh, definitely. Carson is the leader. Second is Shelton. Third is Sanford. Fourth is Murray Johnson. Fifth is Jessica Emery. Sixth, Mike Becker. 7th is Benjamin Miles. 8th is Brian Acosta. 9th, John Ark. In the top 10 is Dylan Thoreau. Holy cow, this is going to be weird. Green flag is out, and Wayne Carson is trying to lap some cars down. Oh, and this is bad, and Carson was the smartest one of them all. Holy cow. Oh, this does not look good. That's 4 wide they're attempting. 2, 3 rows deep.
Please.
Oh my God, here we go.
There we go.
And the big one. And this is a bad one. Oh, Kev Shear involved.
Oh, we got people smoking.
RJ Bishop involved. What is the 17 and 40 to what are they doing?
I think he's trying to get off him.
Oh, no. Oh, he put him in the wall. They're both sliding up the track. Oh, and Mike Becker knows there's still another wreck.
Oh, no. Oh.
What in the hell?
No.
What? Jordan Bell.
Half the field's out of this one, man.
Kyle Matthews and oh my God. Wow, I'm just mind blown.
I'm just gonna write this on my list, never to
What
buy
was
any
Ryan
Coors
Acosta
Light.
thinking?
I'm just gonna make a mental note to never buy any Coors Light or Miller Lite products ever again.
That's the second beer product that turned Angel. Dear Lord. And this race just went to hell. Good Lord.
It looks like half the field's out of this one. What the hell is this?
It looks like Benjamin Miles and Paul Barber are staying out.
Last time I checked, there was
Charles
no threats
Sanford.
for rain.
I am amazed, though. Ryan Acosta just cocked the field thanks to him going down to Angel Navarro for some reason. I think he was trying to get on the apron. Navarro was already there.
Either that or he just hooked him.
I have
The
no
17
idea.
just hooked him. His engine was smoking. He was trying to get on the apron to get to pit road. The 17 was just an innocent bystander. He couldn't get out of the way. I think that's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Because if you look, there wasn't really much Navarro could do at that point.
This race just went from confusing to crapshoot to even more confusing.
Last time I checked, there was no last time I checked the weather report, there was no threats for rain. So I don't know what the hell these guys are doing.
Now here's the weird thing, is Charles Sanford's the leader. I do believe there are 5-6 cars that managed to get ahead of Wayne Carson. I don't want to be too positive, but we'll double check, after the caution. But Charles Sanford's the leader. Let's go take a look at our third caution for today's race, involving the big one, and then the secondary incident with Navarro and Ryan Acosta. Alrighty, we have to go with Joshua Sicoli on this one here. And
Paul Sutter.
this was just bad. That was safe to say.
Last time I checked, there were no prognostics of any rain coming down near Kansas. So
Yeah,
why they're running there's an imminent danger of a weather delay, I don't know.
Well, let's see what initially causes this. But this was unnecessary. They went 4 wide, 2-3 rows deep. That's unbelievable. It starts with Sicoli going into the 31, 24 goes up, and then just all hell breaks loose afterward.
I actually heard off someone's radio just saying, it's time to stop.
The 5 actually got clipped by the 1 who goes into the 3.
And take notice of the 17 car.
Now, that's the secondary part. Watch here. As Navarro's going to tell you this right here. RJ Bishop nearly got in the Fitzwater. Watch here.
Now, take note of the 17 car. He is trying to get off the 40. The 40 car, it seems like he had no brakes or no steering. He couldn't get off of the 17. And watch his impact.
Wow. Bounces off the inside. Well, just nicked it too. And then
just nicked the wall driver's side. And then here comes the dangerous part. Watch the 40 and the 17 come up high. Mike Becker.
Look at 1,
not
2,
what he
3,
needs.
4,
not what
5,
he needs after and he just collects his
6,
teammate.
7. Look at it was like everyone else who was still trying to get away from that deal got involved in it. Every single one of them.
And
that
you have to feel for the 17.
That was unnecessary though. By car number 40, at least use the brake or something. But
I don't think he had any steering to go to begin with.
Well, we're gonna take a look at that.
One thing's for sure, I will never buy any Miller Lite or Coors Light product ever again.
Well, the moment of truth, we do have an onboard camera of the 40. Let's go take a look at that replay. Okay,
So
this is your cockpit camera here of Ryan Acosta. Now watch the view the 40's going to have, and most importantly, watch after the crash. Now see, everything's all good, minus how crazy the racing is. Now there's the wreck. It's banged up. Now this is where it gets really important here, because this is going to cause the second crash.
Watch who's right behind his mirror, the 17.
There he is, right there. Now there's Navarro. Those two are hooked at this point, probably for at least, a few football fields down the path, and then right here, puts him in the wall with himself.
He was trying to activate his steering, but he just couldn't at that time, at that point.
That is just bad. And I guess the NNSCRA officials, they're going to be talking to the 40 for sure. They are really going to be talking to him. That sucks.
And someone who didn't need this was Mike Becker. After what happened at Texas.
Yeah, that's
he doesn't really need this. He might have Angel Navarro might have to make a couple visits. make a couple round trips to the haulers.
Mm-hmm. So let's take it back to the green. Hopefully it'll be better. So the pace car's giving us one lap to go. We are not live because I forgot to pause. Stupid me. But top 10 rundown as follows. Charles Sanford, Paul Barber, Benjamin Miles, Cody Lamitz, Marty Johnson, John Arndt, Henry Saber, Wayne Carson, Michael Norman somehow is in 9th, and Zach Flick is your clean the top 10. Green flag back
Green
underway.
flag.
Drivers.
Someone you have to.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go for it.
No, you can go.
Okay. Drivers out of the race include the following: R.J. Bishop, Jordan Bell, Kev Shearer, Mike Becker. I believe Angel Navarro and Dylan Thoreau are out of the race. I'll double check. Yes, indeed they are. And oh, dear me. Norman's going to hit the wall.
This honestly needs to stop. Someone you have to keep a notice who has been in a lot of wrecks, had a heavy hit herself in race 2, is up there with the big boys.
Yeah, hard enough to save. Oh! That 0-2 nearly got the 25, and you are right. The 26 has been up there very solid, hanging around, being careful here, not trying to get involved in any dumb wrecks.
She's been one of the catalysts. She has been close to wrecking. She was close with the 17 and the 40s incident. She was close with Joshua Sikoli's incident, and she was close with the first incident.
As you're riding on board with the Kmart Ford, I'll tell you something. For her, it's got to hold deep breath. The zone contact to keep it together. That looked like the zero run of Hartnett. And look who's surprisingly still running in the pack. I don't know how, but my God, that car is still running very well. The 2 car. How in God's name is that 2 car still at the speed?
It isn't. It's not supposed to be. It's
There's
no longer newer time.
It is still in the pack somehow, some way. I think the 33 may have hit the wall there because he is getting passed left and right. But give credit to J.J. Hawksworth. That car is still in the pack and is still trying to go for a win.
Somehow.
I don't know how, but he is.
This reminds me so much of the time when I won this Pokemon Cup Series race back in the day. I had no hood. The entire front end was just broken. The back end was just smashed in. Somehow we managed to win that race. Surprises
can become inevitable. I guess Henry Sanford's also hit the wall. Oh, please stay off the wall. Thank you. Your leader right now is Paul Barber. I'm amazed my pick actually is doing well for once. Shocker. Dylan Young, William Flickinger, Johnny Gardner, all trying to get back on the lead lap. Same for Kyle Keefe. Cody Lamitz is stuck in a lap car sandwich. And how about Wayne Carson? Wow, that 0-2 is flying through the field.
I hear keys jingling in the background.
Cody! Contact!
Breaks the pass or try to do that.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Don't try and do it.
Well, it's going to help Marty Johnson right there go for 2 for 1 there on the outside line. Oh, and more contact.
Wayne Carson's not happy about that.
I don't think he was happy about that block. Oh, the caution's out.
Cody wasn't happy about that, and no. I hope I didn't jinx it.
No, as Carson's now going to try to get second place. The leader is going to be Paul Barber nonetheless. Smoke happening on turn 4, heading to the start-finish line. Oh, God, Kyle Matthews, oh my goodness me. How did someone hit him? I will never know. But
Matthews came out of nowhere, like an RKO.
He almost just RKO'd the field there, and Kyle Matthews, he is done. I can tell you that. That car's crunched.
That is.
How in the world did no one hit him? I will never know. And Levi McIntyre, his troubles continue.
It got crushed like a frosty.
Oh, Jonathan Zorlin, Seth Cole, and it looks like on Signal, his day is going from bad to worse. But wow, how did Kyle Matthews not get plowed right there?
Looks like my other picks have been destroyed.
Well, as the drivers are coming down pit road, let's go take a look with ourselves at our 4th caution of today's race. As we're on lap 24-41, the Rec Fest 400 continuing at Kansas. All right, this is our 4th caution as we're taking a look, and it involves all 5 of these drivers, but when you see the wreck that Jonathan Zorlin's going to have take place, you're going to be shocked, because I really didn't expect what happened here. And neither did Angel. We're just mind blown.
It looks like the 24 kind of hit the quarter panel of the 88, kind of bring him down on the 31, and and then the 5 of Matthews, and then they just went along for the ride.
And then McIntyre.
And look at McIntyre. He just causes more of the problem for Zorlin.
But this is where it gets good. Right as he hits the grass, that's when the barrel rolls are really going to come into play. And then watch this. This is quarter speed, keep in mind. And look at how fast the car is already flipping.
Oh,
I am amazed.
There's a new Quake game.
Looks like Dale Jarrett went to go brown there. And
looks like it's the opposite of that wreck in 2003.
Oh.
That 2003 Daytona 500 wreck with Ryan Newman.
Oh, definitely. And that was just bad. Now, this also gets good. Kyle Matthews, keep in mind the 5 car. I don't know if you noticed, he nearly got hit by 3 people from the lead lap coming to the line. Now, you're seeing in spectator mode, but we're gonna change it to a different angle in just a minute. But you're going to see in just a picture here. Watch the leaders come on by. Now, right here. Now, here come the leaders. Watch on the helicopter angle how close the 5 car nearly got hit. 3 cars, rather. 2 on the apron, 1 on the inside line track. Watch the 21 going through the grass nearly gets him. And then Wayne Carson follows him.
Nearly clips him, and then here comes someone else who is going to...
That was it. But
that was it. He almost got crushed like a cornflake.
Almost like a frosted flake there. But we do have 2 good onboard cameras from this wreck, and we do have the 5s, and this is going to be really interesting to see. We also got to take an onboard look at Jonathan Zorlin on the cockpit camera, and let's see what we got.
Word from the infield care center that Zorlin's okay. He's just a little disoriented.
Oh, God.
He's a little dizzy, but he's okay.
Yeah. So let's go take a look at his view. In the cockpit of Jonathan Zorlin. Hang on your seats on this one. Now watch where the fun begins, right here. A wild ride for Jonathan Zorlin. Glad to hear he is okay for the most part. Now we gotta go on board Kyle Matthews. We gotta see his view. Probably the best onboard we've ever had of any crash. Kyle Matthews. Watch how he's gonna get involved, and watch how he nearly gets clobbered. There's him getting involved. Now this is a good one.
By a teammate.
We do have the rear camera as well. And watch this here. This is where it gets good.
Nonetheless, getting wrecked by a teammate. And
oh, wow!
Oh!
He didn't even see William Flickinger on by. Just didn't see him coming. Holy cow. What a crazy look. So let's take you back to the green. We're back to live action here, as now we are fully live and can document all the drivers out of the race as you see in your list before, and holy cow, there is a lot. When I mean a lot, I mean a lot. Also, I do want to confirm Mike Becker, Angel Navarro, Dylan Thoreau, Nathan Hudson, Ryan Acosta, Jessica Shelton were out of the race from that earlier incident, and then after this incident, Jonathan Zorlin, Jeffrey Finguy, surprised how he retired out of the race, Levi McIntyre, Seth Cole, and Kyle Matthews all out of the race. Lap down are William Flickinger, somehow. I don't know how he is, but odd enough. Johnny Gardner, Dylan Young, Kyle Keefe, Manuel Hartnett, Alex Bonsignor, and Josh Scully. Top 10 rundown is Benjamin Miles, Wayne Carson, Charles Sanford, John R. is sub in 4th, Marty Johnson's in 5th, 6th Paul Barber, 7th is Cody Lamas, 8th J.J. Hawksworth, 9th Zach Fletcher, clean the top 10's Henry Sanford. The green flag's back out. Now hopefully it won't be as bad, and I think I spoke too soon. And
no, and
oh God! Someone is and that's the 3 car.
Well.
Oh my God, that was bad.
Make that 3 flips, and
that was terrible.
It's officially Talladega. But that was just
bad. Oh my God, that was bad.
He hit the fence. I think he hit the fence with his roof.
That's what I was about to say. He hit it with the roof.
We just hope that he's okay.
Oh my God.
They're getting him out of the car.
Oh my God.
It just looks bad.
I am in shock right now. Oh my goodness me.
the 77 of Benjamin Miles trying to lead him down to caution.
What a bad accident that was right there, involving Michael Norman roof first into the catch fence. Oh my
We're
God.
going to have to take all of the onboard cameras because that does not look good.
Literally, folks, I've been mind blown before, especially with this Kansas before, but this just takes the cake. And Wayne Carson is going to be the leader. But, wow, I just... Wow, that was bad.
If I can insert something, this kind of reminds me of Joseph Newgarden's wreck from earlier today.
Yeah, that was... God, that was bad. So let's take a look what happened, but that was a horrifying crash, though. Alright,
You know,
so we're in turn 1 right here, and this was just bad. That was... And the leaders, they're running away with this, and the first car I seen that got turned was the 27, thanks to the 14. But the part that gets bad was after the contact was initially in calm, and then the 14-27 slide up the track. Watch the impact this was right here. Kyle Keefe, I don't know how he missed that wreck, but he did. 14 also got air. Wow! The back end of the 19 caused the 3 to flip over, and you're right, roof first into the catch fence. Wow!
No, it was the entire roof, hood, spoiler, whatever, and he just the top part of the car, and he just appears on top of Sicoli's car.
Wow, that was bad.
And folks, I'm gonna be real with you. If this was NASCAR, this would not be. We would not go. We possibly not go back to this track,
or at least have some big modifications. My God. One more look of Michael Norman's, look there from his perspective. He just had nowhere to go. Like he was running the outside line, trying to just get around everybody, especially the slower cars. But you got to keep an eye on Zach Flickinger. His entire back end pushed the car to the wall, which was the shocking part. And just wow.
I think it was because of the velocity the car was traveling at.
Unbelievable! Look, he was on top of the 27 too.
The wheels were on this window screen, and I'm gonna be real with you, Dylan. I have not seen this big of a clusterfuck in an NR 2003 race. And
well, not only that, that was just a bad crash, just for one car.
And we need to take onboard cameras, onboard views, because
that was brutal.
we need to see how this actually started. We know that the 14 and the 17 just Sicoli.
Yeah.
The 14 of Bell just got into Sicoli, got them both loose, and then somehow Flickinger got into the back of Norman.
Well, we do have word there is an onboard camera 3. We'll take a look at that in just a second.
It's like watching any NASCAR race from the olden days.
Watching onboard Zach Flickinger's onboard camera. Watch this here.
Watch the 27. Keep on keeping the eye on the 27 on the left of your screen. Just, oh my goodness.
18 right there.
Oh, and he just slams into the 19 where the window was, and he just hit him on the right side.
Wow. I got to go on board next with Joshua Sicoli. Stay on board with Joshua Sicoli here. Watch his view. He's just trying to get by the mess. Wrong place, wrong time.
I think he tried to block the 14, but what ended up happening?
Wow! Right.
Oh my goodness.
Unbelievable. And we do have word about Norman's cam. It is working somehow, some way. We got to take a look at his camera.
No.
And on board,
fun.
Yeah, I know, right? On board, Michael Norman. Watch the scary view he had, and this is just bad.
Watch the 19 on the bottom of your screen. Oh my goodness! Just it looked like the window was the window screen was on actually hit the fence. Like it didn't even like bounce off the fence. It looked like it went inside the car.
Yeah, that was crazy. Unbelievable, though. Good to hear everyone is okay, though, especially Michael Norman. That's got to be the best news right there. But the safety of these cars is absolutely unbelievable here. That's the good thing about it.
How this technology has advanced It's just so amazing.
So let's take it back to green with only a handful of laps to go. Who's going to survive and take the big win here? So we are back. We're finally single file. And hopefully we can keep this racing good. We just only had like 2-3 laps of green flag racing, and after that, it's just gone down the drain. More retirees, including the fact with Michael Norman and Henry Sanford's out of the race. I don't know how the 25's out, but very odd enough. But that was also good news about Norman being okay. That's good here. Wayne Carson, currently your leader. Second, John Art. Third is William Flickinger. He's still up to speed, but he is a lap down. Fourth, Paul Barber. Fourth, Marty Johnson. Cody Lamas, 6th, Zachary Fitzwater. How about J.J. Hawksworth in 7th place? What a run for him. Then you got lap cars all the way there. So you get the 8th place, Nathan Dell. 9th place, Jessica Emery, clean the top 10. Got is, I was almost about to say Josh Scully, but I was about to say Hunter Bob in the top 10. As
I want to point out something that the 26 has actually been keeping her nose out of trouble, gotten in that small scrimmage with Michael Norman and the rest of them. She is actually still running. She only got a couple nicks to her right side and her hood, but amazingly she's been running.
Hawksworth is getting a little bit affected with this damage, like the lap down cars aren't trying to pass it, but he's trying to finish the top 10, damn it, and he's doing well. And Wayne Carson, he is getting under fire from 18 of Paul Barber. Marty Johnson also coming along in the picture.
Someone I want to point out that has wrecked, still managed to be in this race, but one lap down, Alan Bonsignor.
Oh, that was close. Marty Johnson almost got to Wayne Carson. You are right. He is hanging on there. Save for William Flickinger. Somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way for any of these drivers. Paul Barber running away with the lead at this point.
Bonsignor last score 20th position. Hunter Bob falling all the way to 12th there. Jessica Emery and others there, they are starting to lose the pack. Not many are probably up there battling. Charles Sanford somehow lost the pack. However, that may change, though. 6 laps to go. Next time by as Wayne Carson again almost getting involved in a crash with Marty Johnson. 2 leader Paul Barber in the 18. As there's lap cars all over the place. In front of 2nd place, Cody Lamas. Look, you got Kyle Keefe, Johnny Gardner, Dylan Young, all lapped down there just trying to get around the 18. And it won't matter if the caution's out. I think the race will be over.
That's someone we haven't talked about for a while. The 22 of Cody Lamas.
Yeah, very silent. Been involved in quite a few wrecks. Just really hasn't gotten up there. And here comes John Orr playing a spoiler for 2nd place. This is just good for Paul Barber.
He slammed the wall. Yet he comes back and tries, and he actually makes the pass on Cody Lamas.
Dylan Young trying to get his lap back. This may hurt Paul Barber. He's trying to move the 18 out of the way. Good move by the 92. He's going to the inside. He's going to probably help Kyle Keith in the process.
If he can make that nose stick, he's probably going to help. If he can make the nose stick, it's probably going to benefit him. Look at the 93 of Kyle Keith trying to cause Barber to lose him a little bit of that lead. Look at John Arden. He's trying to capitalize on Kyle Keefe.
And it's going to work. Barber. Battle for the lead. Here comes the 33. Look at Wayne Carson fighting back. The 02 cars led most of the race.
And Arden, who hit the wall, I might add. He hit the wall.
I think...
Got involved in a couple of cautions.
I just think they may approach Zach Flickinger for all that matters. They are going to approach him. 3 to go. John R. trying to hang on to that lead. Wayne Carson trying to get that inside line. Oh, Zach Flickinger, please be smart and get out of the way. And especially don't hold up these two out of all people.
Teammates. And battle between teammates.
Oh, dear me. This is bad. This is bad. That 19's getting approached, and this is not really good at all.
Maybe the 02 can... Maybe the 02... Oh, he's going to
look at Cody.
The high line.
Oh, he's going for the lead.
Going to try and shove him.
Oh, they're going to split him in the middle.
Oh, how did they not?
Oh my goodness, they keep doing it! Why are they splitting the middle of all things?
Oh, that was, oh my god.
Johnny Gardner also trying to get by. Look at Manuel Hart in some position because of that. And Benjamin Miles trying to get around. Marty Johnson, Zachary Fitzwater. I think someone got held up. Oh, Charles Sanford's on pit road. That explains why. White flag this time by Cody Lamas. Can he get the win?
Lamas used the 92 of Young as a pick.
Can Wayne Carson fight back? Oh, but Carson's going to get passed by Young. This may seal the deal.
And
But Young's got a slingshot coming in. But it's not going to matter. Coming to turn 3 and
Cody
coming off turn
Lamas.
number 4. Cody
the
Lamas.
silent one.
He's going to come on over. The Iceman going to victory lane at Kansas. What a great sight that is.
And such great irony, too. We haven't talked about the 22 all day, yet he manages to come up and take the win.
Not only that, Cody Lamas and Kansas are not the best combos here. So, quite irony that he just won this race.
Quite the irony that the 92 has been used for a pick. One of the founders has been used as a pick.
The Ward Burton car going to victory lane today. What a great sight that is right there. That is such a great sight.
No wonder Jeb wanted to use that car as a retro paint scheme.
Makes perfect sense. So here is your top 10 rundown that came in this race. Cody Lamas beating out Paul Barber. What a great run, though. Wayne Carson led most of this race. We'll come home third place. Good solid run for him, though. Fourth, Benjamin Miles being stuck because of Charles Sanford. Fifth was Benjamin Miles. Sixth, Marty Johnson. Seventh, Zachary Fitzwater. Another great run for the 29 car. That's going to really help him out in the standings. Eighth, out of nowhere, J.J. Hawksworth. He has survived his butt off, and look what that helped him to be.
Someone we might want to point out, the 26 of Jessica Emery in the 10th position after getting caught up in that crash with Michael Norman and the rest of that crew.
Absolutely. Then, right at the top 10, I'd like to mention Jessica Emery there, but Nathan Bell also in 9th place. But here's the rest of the results. But my goodness, Hunter Bob ended up 11th. Kyle Keefe, who managed to finish on the lead lap, will come away with the 12th place finish. There you see the rest of the field.
If you look at the standings, 12 cars finished on the lead lap.
Yep, indeed, 12 cars, keep in mind. 12 cars. What an unbelievable sight that is right there. Well, 12 cars finished on the lead lap. In total, 20 cars. That was curious message to me. Okay. So other than that, there's your retirees from 21st all the way down to 42nd. I want to thank Angel for joining me in this strange, wild, crazy Wreckfest race, which it shouldn't have been, but still, nonetheless, very fun. Until then,
glad that everyone's okay.
Yes, indeed. Great sight right there. We will see you guys for the next race, which I believe, if I am correct, it's not Talladega, but I want to say it's, is it Iowa? No, I'm trying to think.
We're going to say it's a super speedway. That's all we're going to say.
Probably isn't. Watch, it isn't. No, it's going to be Mosport. So, my apologies there. So, until then, we will see you guys later. And, Angel, we will leave you with the final words of wisdom. What was yours?
Well, I can officially say that I will never buy any product from Miller or Coors Light ever again after this race. This is the last.
The death upon that one. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.